Question 6. In 2009, a survey of internet usage found that 79% of adults age 18 years or older in the United States use the internet. A broadband company believes that the percent is greater now than it was in 2009 and will conduct a survey. The company plans to construct a 98% confidence interval to estimate the current percent and wants the margin of error to be no more than 2.5 percentage points. Assuming that at least 79% of adults uses the internet, which of the following should be used to find the sample size needed? One thing we know is that we have an assumption, right? We have a known percentage. Based off of previous amounts, we know that proportion of adult users who use the internet from previous data from that sample is 0.79. So when I'm constructing my margin of error, I'm not going to use 0.5. I have a known proportion. I'm going to use that number in my proportion. If I did not know the proportion, I would use 0.5 to estimate it. But since I know I'm going to use 0.79. So I know it's going to be one of these two. And it looks like since this is proportion, my Z star is going to be the same for 98%. And you can check that under table B. Remember, proportions use Z. So if I go to that table B and I go down to 98%, there's your 2.326. We'll round to 2.33. So they're rounding that up using the infinity for Z. So we want to know which one is actually going to be our margin of error. Well, let's look at our margin of error maximum. So we want the margin of error to be no more than 2.5 percentage points. 2.5 percentage points as a decimal is 0.025. So we're going to have to say, well, let's see, that's your critical value. We have our known proportions. Don't know the sample size. We're trying to figure that out, but we know it's got to be less than or equal to 0.025. It's going to be answer choice D.